Hey, Ma, the milk won't fit in the icebox. What is the guy gonna do without his milk? Guess I just gotta fix the daggone problem again. Howdy, y'all. Yeah, the milk won't fit in the icebox. What do you do? Well, actually, these shelves are adjustable. There's a little bit of a problem though. This door won't open up wide enough to be able to slide it out and put it in. So, yeah, it hits this wall here. The thing is bolted in, so you can't just slide it out. So, what we're going to have to do is undo this hinge here, take the top door off, undo this hinge, take the bottom door off, then come in here. There's a screw inside of these little brackets here. Pop that out, slide the glass down. We'll probably move this middle one down. So we'll bring you in here a little closer and let you see what's going on. All right, we got two screws right here. You can use Phillips or a 5/16 socket. And because you can't get in here very good with a Phillips screwdriver and untorque them, we're going to use a 1/4 inch drive 5/16 to break them loose. First thing I want to do though is I want to try to mark it so I can get this thing back in the same spot. Now this is black. It's kind of a brown, a little bit of a brown to it, but I'm going to take a magic marker and go around this door, or around that hinge, I mean. Hopefully we can see that again. Let's get this one completely out because it's the hardest to get to. I'm going to drop it right here in the tray of the door here so I don't lose it. Hold the door up when you start undoing this. So you don't, it'll fall down and Mama won't be happy. Let me grab the Phillips over here. I'm going to do it. All right. Just pick it up off this hinge here and go put it up somewhere. I'm gonna lay it in here on the bed. All right, let's do the bottom one. All right, now that we got that out of the way, these are really easy to get to now. But I forgot to mark this hinge. Hopefully we can see this. I mean, you can see it right now, and I can still see that mark up there on that one. All right, let's then do the bottom one. Uh-oh. What'd we do? We flipped something, and I'm sure there's a washer that went flying. We got to pay attention to that. All right, I have to unlatch the latch so it'll come loose. Pick it up. Move it out of our way. All right, now we're ready to access this panel. Okay, so first thing we got to do is this little cover right here. We need to pop it off. I use my pocket knife. Then there's a Phillips screw inside of here. Get the screw out. Now there's the same thing on the other side of the door, but I've already took it loose, save time on the video. Slide this out. We're going to slide it right back into the bottom one. The thing is tapered, so it's kind of tough to get it all in there at one spot. There we go. Now reverse do this. Put the screw back in. And yes, the light is on a timer. Now these things are at an angle. You need to put the thick side toward the back. If you can hang on to it, my butterfingers. There's that one. Grab the other side here. Come on. Put the cover on it. All right, now let's see this. Look at that. We can get some milk into this icebox. All right. Let me get the camera reset. Okay, so the little piece that went flying over here a while ago is just a little washer. There's also one on the bottom hinge down here. That's so they won't be dragging. It's like your bearing. Now we're going to take the bottom door. You got to find that hinge down there. Everything's in place there. Put the hinge into the door. Put your screw in. I can see my mark for my where did I leave my other screw at? Back here. I can see the magic marker that I marked the hinge with. Screwdriver is probably close enough, but we're going to torque it up a little bit with a wrench here. Everything's working there. Here's the little washers bearing that fell off the top one when I took the hinge off. All right, we got the top door. Here's where it goes in there. Come on, it's right there. There it is. Grab our hinge, install that in. You can take one of these screws. It gets a little tricky here. You almost need 3 hands. Screw it in until it touches. There we go. Get the second screw in. Make sure you don't cross thread it. Let's check our marks. Let's see if it'll close. Looks good to me. Torque it up a little bit. All right. Fat boy can get his milk in there now. I always got to have milk with me. And a lot of times we're not going to be gone long. We got a half a gallon in the icebox in the house. We're not going to go buy a special gallon to go into here. Grab the one out of there, come in here, put it in, and we're good. Thanks for watching, everybody.